Guys, I may not be the worst cuber anymore. Like, I actually did well in a competition for once. Well, kind of. But I went to Uppsala Christmas Special and FMC Under the Mistletoe 2025 and did decently well, actually. Uppsala Christmas Special was mainly blind events, and FMC Under the Mistletoe was, well, you guessed it, FMC. So there's no guarantee that you would get a success here, but thankfully I did, and thankfully that PR streak will continue to another day. But let's get into it. This video is sponsored by the Plus2 podcast, which is my new cubing project that will release on podcast platforms such as YouTube and Spotify. Some episodes are even filmed live on YouTube, so your comments will shape the discussions. Anyways, what are you waiting for? The first episode's out now, so go check it out with the links in the description. So we start off with Uppsala Christmas Special, where we had the only non-blind event up first, which was 3x3, where I actually got a pretty good 17.74 average and a 14.72 single, so I'm really happy with that. That's actually really good. So we started off the average with a 14.72, which was the fastest of the average, so great start there. And then we got a 19.77, which is a pretty good time as well. After that, we got another really good 14.91 solve, which is just what I'm hoping for. And then an 18.54, which is also a pretty good solve. And then finally, we got a 24.05, worse of the average, so it doesn't count, but I still wanted a better solve there. It was potential for a PR average there, but not today, I guess. But still a pretty good average there. After 3x3, we head into multi-blind attempt 1, where, yeah, it was a DNF, but I was really close to a success. It was 2 of 5 cubes, and I was debating whether to do 4 cubes or 5 cubes. I decided 5 cubes, obviously, but it's just unfortunate there because I could have gotten a success there with 2 of 4, but, you know, things happen. And I was close on a couple cubes as well, so the first multi-success is coming. Next up, after multi, we got 3x3 blindfolded. That has been doing me really, really dirty recently. At the previous competition, Stockholmsligan, 3 DNFs, and at the competition before that, which was Götalandsmästerskapet, yeah, that's 3 DNFs again. So no success for a while, but today is my chance to break that streak. So we start off with the first solve, where, yeah, I started on the wrong foot and got a DNF. I was just not focusing well there, not in the zone. And then the second solve, same thing, another DNF, not how I wanted to start. But then we got the third solve, another chance, and I need to get that PR. So this is my chance to get that PR. And guess what? I actually did it. A 2-minute, 50-second, 0.10 solve, where that puts me 86th in Sweden, which is just insane to think about. But that's a really good PR, and that's 1 minute 30 seconds faster than my previous PR. So finally, it pays off, and I actually got that PR. I'm really happy with that. But after 3 blind, we head on to lunch and then multi part 2, the second multi attempt, where, yeah, that's not what I wanted. That's a 0 of 5 DNF. I just wasn't focusing well there either. Like, for the final cube, I just didn't put the memo into a loci, or whatever you call it, a location in my Roman rooms. Like, I pictured, I got the memo, got the pictures, got all of that, but I didn't place it into my locations, which is just a bad mistake. And then, of course, it just didn't go well on my 3 blind cube or my first memo, which I'm usually pretty good on. So just very disappointing there. 0-5, DNF, not what you want to see. But multi is coming. Soon I will get that multi. I might have to attempt 3 cubes instead of 5 cubes. But we'll see how it goes. Next up, we have FMC Under the Mistletoe 2025, which was a separate competition, so we had to move locations to another location in Uppsala, but that went pretty smoothly. But before we get into FMC, I want to introduce you to this, the Boya Mini, which is this little microphone right here. You may have noticed that the audio quality on my videos has improved a lot recently, and that's all thanks to the Boya Mini. So if you want to pick up this convenient microphone or any Boya product, then head to the description and use my affiliate link, which will support the channel at no added cost. So thank you to Boya for supporting the channel, and let's get into FMC Under the Mistletoe. There was 2 rounds of FMC Under the Mistletoe, but I could only compete in 1. Well, it's because I didn't make it to the second round, but that doesn't matter. But solve 1, I just ran out of time. I had a solution that would work, but I kept it too tight there, and yeah, DNF because I didn't have a solution. Very unfortunate. Then on the second solve, I did have a working solution. I forget how long it was. It was somewhere in the 40 range, about 44, 46, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, boy, wrote down the solution wrong. I had it right on a piece of paper, and then I wrote down the wrong solution. I forgot to add a little part of it in the middle, and that meant another DNF, which is just unfortunate because that was a pretty good result on 44, 46 moves. But then we head into the third and final solve for me at this competition, which means that this is my only chance to get another PR and keep the PR streak going. And I delivered, but not in a good way. I did get a success, a 71 move success, and it was mostly because I had a flipped cross edge, I'm pretty sure it was, and I need to flip it with M moves, and that means R wide and then R. So yeah, unfortunate, but still happy that I now have FMC on my profile, and the PR streak still lives. So I'm really happy with that. But that's it for these 2 competitions. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment any tips, tricks, or video ideas. Thank you to Boya for supporting the channel. Please use my affiliate link. And don't forget to check out the Plus2 podcast. The first episode is out now, so check it out with the links in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and Boya!